Ladies and gentlemen, what's going on? Earlier today, we had some news break that the brand new college football game is going to have multiple cover athletes. Now, this news comes from the reliable Mr. Matt Brown, who writes for Extra Points, and he is the man with the plan that has been covering really the news of this video game ever since we found out that it is making a return. So when you check out this tweet right here, it says the cover athletes will be current players, not coaches or historical players, and they all play different positions. If you guys do get a chance, go ahead and check out that article. I'll put the link to it down in the description for you. So a lot of you guys were thinking that we were gonna have every conference represented with like multiple cover athletes, maybe one athlete per conference, and I guess that is not the case. It says here, quick clarification, since there's been a lot of confusion, he is reporting that the cover athletes are all coming from different power conferences. He is not saying that every power conference will be represented. Take from that what you will. I mean, me personally, I'm thinking SEC and Big Ten for sure. It would be a surprise if those two conferences in the first game didn't have an athlete. I mean, the SEC is a lock. Like, let's not even get it twisted. So that's going to be really interesting when we find out what athletes made the cover. What I'm assuming is there's going to be, you know, obviously your base model with whoever that is. And then whatever upgraded version that they have, you already know that a deluxe version was going to come out. There's probably just going to be two of them. So it's really fascinating to think about which current player is going to be on the deluxe edition of the video game and which one's going to be on the base model. It does kind of suck that Nick Saban's not going to be on the cover. That's kind of who I was hoping for. It just kind of felt like a layup, like the right thing to do, but we all know EA. Going back to his post here, he comments under his own tweet, hopefully this won't get me into trouble, but I have to admit, one of the cover athletes was a legitimate surprise to me. So I think like a lot of us, we all probably went to some of the best players in the conferences. You know, if I'm thinking Big Ten, I'm thinking, okay, so maybe a Caleb Downs, a current player, a current young player who can put on for the conference and rep that cover. But that definitely wouldn't be a surprise. I'm just assuming it's going to be Big Ten and SEC. Let me know what you guys think down below. You know, I really wouldn't be surprised if Shedeur Sanders makes the cover of the deluxe edition. I feel like I know how EA operates. Not saying I agree with it or disagree with it. I mean, you know, 4 wins with a terrible Colorado team is what it is, but man, can they get some attention around them? He's expected to have a huge year coming up and make a case to be, you know, one of the top quarterbacks going into next year's draft. So I think that would be the one outlier when I was talking about how it would be SEC and the Big Ten on the covers. I think it would be Shedeur Sanders might be the one exception. But as far as the SEC, man, who do you pick? Jackson Dart, maybe? Quinn Ewers? How about Carson Beck? Man, I got no idea. But hey, drop it down below who you think the cover athletes are going to be on the brand new College Football 25 game. I'm very interested to see what you guys come up with. It is now at the end of April, and I believe it's like the middle of May. We're supposed to be getting our College Football 25 update video where we are going to see real gameplay. And EA is supposed to go into depth on our beloved Dynasty mode and really sell us on this game because you know them, they want those pre-orders, which is ultimately going to take us to a July launch. I think a lot of people said like a July 19th would just be perfect in my opinion. So yeah, that's all I got for you guys today. Just a quick little update that we are going to be having not just one cover, but a couple of them, and one of the players may surprise you. It's almost here, man. Anyways, thanks for checking out this video. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you like the content, make sure you hit that sub button for me, join the community, and I'll catch y'all later.